What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Eric. How are y'all doing today? I got some good news for you guys. I just started at my new job Wednesday. The company that I work for is called Cut Close Lawn Care Landscaping Company. I've been working since Wednesday. I've worked 3 days so far, and it's a good job, and it's a full-time job. And I finally am able to getting ready to get back on my feet. I get my first paycheck next week, and I know you guys are proud of me because I'm proud of myself. I got the job. I came in through contact with a friend of mine who stayed here at the hotel that I recently stayed here at, and he approached me and asked me, was I interested in a landscaping job, and I said yeah. And so the next thing you know, he calls his boss, and next thing you know, I'm on the phone with his boss, and boom, he said, bring him on in the next day. I was so happy and so relieved. And I worked 3 days this past week. I got paid for the 3 days that I worked. You don't know how good it felt just to have a first paycheck in your hand again, and well on my way to my second paycheck. Just so thankful for the many people that have looked out for me. We have to get up very early, though. It's going to be quite an experience because this is like a huge landscaping company. He has various properties that he has contracts with, and we'll even be traveling out of town every now and then. And I just want to say thank you all for helping me stay strong, and your prayers, and just thinking enough of me just to keep me in mind. And I just thank God that I was able to get this job, and I'm looking forward to start saving some money now, and I plan on being with them for quite some time. The hardest thing for me was getting the weed eating packed down. But however, thanks to the guys that I work with, I'm now well on my way to, knowing how to do that, because they don't rush me. They like my boss like for you to take your time and show him what you could do. And if you make a mistake, instead of him getting mad or firing you, he'll take the opportunity to show you how to correct that mistake. And each and every day, I'm beginning to love it now. And like I said, you guys are wonderful, and hopefully next weekend, next Sunday, I can go ahead and do my live videos, because I know that you all been asking. And please continue to send your suggestions as to what I should do and ideals, so that we can try to come up with some new videos to do for you all as well. And again, thank you all for your love and support. And I'm quite sure my cameraman probably has some questions for me.
You see me itching over here, right? I'm like
itching very bad.
Yeah, I said you ain't getting off that easy, man, because people like details. So you're not gonna get off that easy.
So let's get to those.
So let's start with your work day. What time do you wake up in the morning?
Well, we have to meet the boss.
No. What time you wake up in the morning?
I wake up at. Well, now I wake up at quarter to 5. Now that we have to be up and at it by 6 something in the morning.
So you're up 4:45 in the mornings?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I gotta get up and prepare, get my coffee and stuff. Because sometimes you get here at 6:30, sometimes quarter to 7, and we'll head on out.
Okay, so give us a rundown. Once you get up in the morning, you get your coffee, you walk out the door. Where are you working? Local right now, or in another city? Where you at?
Right now, we're going to be in Richmond until we finish. We have several. He has a list of properties that need to be done out in Richmond. We kind of basically knocked 7 of those properties out. Well, we're going back Monday. We're going to do a 15-hour day Monday, so we'll be leaving here very early Monday morning.
And that's in Richmond?
Started, yeah.
So what about breaks? Do you get breaked?
I mean, it depends on. He leaves the break part up to us. If we want to keep working and get it on out the way, but give or take, he doesn't take anything from us, whether we take a break or not. This guy that I work for now, He's a good guy. I mean, he would give the shirt off his back. I mean, when I first met him, instead of him shaking hands with me, he gave me a big hug because he saw how happy I was to actually be on his team. You know, and that makes me feel good as a person to know that an employer would welcome somebody to their company like that, which all employers should do, make their employees feel comfortable.
I agree.
And even the employees that I work with, they make me feel comfortable. You know, if I don't have lunch money during the course of the day, they buy me lunch and stuff. And my boss, of course, you know, we always keep coolers on the truck full of Gatorade and water and stuff like that.
All right, speaking of lunch, what did you have for lunch on your first day at work?
My first day, we went to McDonald's for lunch. We stopped into McDonald's. Everybody got them something to eat. I had me 2 double cheeseburgers, some French fries, and a Gatorade.
Did you have money for that, or somebody paid for it?
No, one of my co-workers paid for my lunch.
So do you owe him, or
No.
you just no?
Even our boss, if we need lunch or something, he'll pay for our lunch, and he don't charge us back or nothing.
So it's summertime. How is the work? Is it hard? Is it based on the heat? Because of the heat, does that make it hard, or are you fine with the heat?
Well, concerning the fact that I know it hasn't got as hot as it's going to get right now, but as far as dealing with the heat, he makes sure that we stay hydrated, and if he see like we need a break, he'll tell us to stop and take a break like he did the other day because it was kind of warm out there, and we stopped and we took a 20-minute break, 20-minute break, and just sat in the trucks, sat in some shade. I personally drank Gatorade, and well, I drank some bottled water also because bottled water is good for you out in the heat rather than Gatorade all the time.
Definitely, water is better. Definitely. So, what else, man? Tell us more about your day at work.
I mean, basically, once we get to where we gotta go, boss man say, let's get started. We pull everything off the truck, lawnmowers, weed eaters, and go straight to it.
So, what's your job?
Right now, sometimes I push the push lawnmower, but right now I'm doing a lot of weed eating so that I can get more experience and get better at it, which I am.
Maybe one day you will get on one of those big riding mowers.
Yeah, I'm quite sure I will, because he's going to probably teach me how to do everything. I'm not just going to be doing one thing and the other guy's doing everything, you know what I'm saying? Because he's not like that. He's going to teach me how to do everything.
So you do like this company?
I love it.
What's your boss' name? Do you know? You remember his name?
Start with a J.
I mean, I understand if you don't remember it. I mean, you're new to the job, so if you don't remember, you don't remember.
It's on the tip of my tongue. What is his name?
Well, say the name of his company one more time so people will know.
Well, the name of the company is Cut Close Lawn Care. If you ever heard of it.
All right, so after work, what do you do after work?
After work, we come back to the we go back to the shop before we head home, and this guy is real particular about his equipment. He likes his equipment washed down. You know, we got to keep the equipment looking up to date because a lot of all of his stuff is like basically brand new equipment, and he's very strict about how his equipment is handled and how it looks at the end of the day. And he don't play around as far as breaking his equipment because he'll get because a lot of that equipment he paid a whole lot of money for.
I'm sure he did.
And basically we just clean up the equipment, leave the shop, ride with our rods, and get dropped back off here at the hotel. I come in, I get myself together, take a shower, which I really need to go to the laundromat, but don't tell anybody else. Basically take a shower, watch TV, and drink a cold one. And, watch the NBA Finals.
No wrestling?
And, well, I watch wrestling Mondays and Tuesdays. That's at the top of my list. And I guess it's our little safety vest that we have to put on when we going out. Our little safety vests that we put on when we're going out working and stuff like that. And that's basically it, people. And again, thank you all for your support. I love you guys, and until I see you next time, peace out. Love you, Eric.